I'd like to also express my thanks to Barclays for hosting us today and Business Fight Poverty to organize this event. You're right, Honorable. I think it's a great privilege to be here today. I'm very proud to work and to represent a company with a strong purpose to help millions of people to do more, feel better, and live longer. As a multinational business working in over 150 countries and with almost 100,000 people, we have the opportunity to make an impact at scale. Our CEO, Emma Walmsley, has set out a long-term strategy for our company based on three equal and interdependent long-term priorities of innovation, performance, and trust. Innovation, because the greatest opportunity to achieve our purpose is through delivering the next generation of medicines and vaccines. Being a high-performing company is what enables us to reach millions of patients and consumers around the world every day, and at the same time, ensure that we generate returns to our shareholders so that we can continue to fund our innovation. And building trust is central to our business because every day, everywhere, people are literally trusting us with their health and sometimes with their lives. We realize that trust needs to be earned over the long term, based on what we do and achieve, and not just on what we say. So at GSK, we are setting out our ambition and focus under trust. And one of the most important aspects of our trust agenda is our work in global health. It offers us a special opportunity to deliver our company purpose by using our unique science and technology capabilities. So I'm excited to announce more detail of our global health strategy here today. Each year, around 6 million children under the age of 5 die from preventable causes. Nearly all of them in the developing world, and the majority from preventable infectious diseases. I have seen firsthand the realities and statistics and expectations of these children, from recent visits to Kenya, Brazil, and from when I was running emerging markets for GSK. However, if we, GSK, focus our efforts where we have scientific expertise, where science is promising, we can make a huge difference to the lives of those children. And that's why we will focus our global health efforts on fighting infectious diseases that impact children and young people in the developing world. In particular, we will focus on malaria, TB, and HIV/AIDS, as these are WHO priority infectious diseases, and we already have an exciting R&D portfolio in these areas. And in our HIV business, ViiV Healthcare, we continue to focus efforts in delivering pediatric formulations much needed in HIV in the developing world. In addition to malaria, TB, HIV, AIDS, we remain committed to early science in global health. Alongside with our R&D, GSK founded an independent organization, the Três Cantos Open Lab, where external scientists can access GSK's infrastructure, expertise to progress projects for diseases predominantly affecting the developing world. I'm pleased to share with you today that we have committed an additional £5 million of funding to support this open lab, building on the £15 million GSK has already committed since its opening in 2010. We have gained value experience from recent years, and we've learned about where our strengths are and what some of the challenges are and how can we best focus expertise for greater impact. The next chapter for our commitment must ensure that what we do is science-led, sustainable for our business and shareholders, and prioritize for health impact. We are joining up our global health activities across the company in a new global health unit, which I'm leading, so that we can prioritize and align our efforts. We also believe that our global health work can bring back value to our commercial business, which helps create more sustainability. For example, our discovery work in infectious diseases has the potential to uncover scientific insights with relevance in other areas like cancer. And we will strengthen collaborations with others to ensure there is always a clear path for innovation, end-to-end, from lab to patient, so that we can have greater impact. This is one of the reasons why we are extending our pioneering and powerful partnership with Save the Children and committing a further £15 million to the partnership over the next 5 years. And we know the challenges to address diseases impacting the world poor are too complex for us to tackle alone. No one can do that. That's why the theme here today of rethinking collaboration is critical. Our unique contribution is our science, but getting the innovation to patients in developing countries is extremely challenging, where the traditional route to markets and incentives are non-existent. We cannot carry the significant costs and risks associated with full clinical development, registration, manufacturing, and market access for all of the new medicines and vaccines that don't have a commercial return. We don't believe other companies can do that alone either. We need to build a sustainable model that sees companies, funders, governments, development NGOs, and others coming together and each playing a part where they have unique expertise. I have already mentioned our successful work in partnership with MMV for malaria P-Vivex and the progress we are making on our TB vaccines in partnership with areas. We need to continue to form strong partnerships like this with other organizations with complementary expertise to help us deliver innovations to people who can benefit from them. Without such partnership models, we risk undermining the potential impact of these treatments, and we cannot achieve the scale needed to realize the SDGs by 2030. So let's continue to build together on the huge strides we have already made in global health. Thank you for listening.